and I think we finally cracked how to attract large numbers to our tango classes, because I think this is the 5th week in a row that we've had over 30 attended. So, in this video, we're going to recap our Monday evening class on 13th, which was part 4 of our beginners course, and covered Milonga. We're going to cover our lunchtime class on the cross, and we're also going to cover Saturday's workshop in Machen, North Cardiff, on pivots. So we'll start off with our evening class on Milonga. So we started off with the similarities between Milonga and tango, and where they originated from and where the differences come from. So we teach our Milonga to travelling sideways. So we started off with a box step, back step on the right of the leader, side step to the left, walking outside, 2 steps forward, a step to the side and back, and therefore it progresses sideways down the floor. We talked about the Lisa rhythms and Traspi rhythms, about the double times, so you can speed it up and slow it down, and add in double times wherever you feel the music is taking you. We can also take our outside step and change it into rock steps, which can go down, or you can make them circular, or you can make them travel before coming out into your box. Similarly, with the side steps, we can make those into Traspi. So we're taking a step back, we're transferring the weight over and rebound it back. And we can do this to the other side step as well. And we can also turn our side steps into multiple side steps. So I can transfer my weight, making sure that the rock from my body is coming from that change of weight, and I can change the speed of these and make it circular if I want to as well, which I can also do with that rock step. And finally, we made it travel down the room by stepping outside, step to the left, back, outside, and we've got this motion here. And then finally, we finished off with making them into mini ochos, so mini back ochos, and mini front ochos while we're doing this as well. We didn't go into too much detail on that, but that was part 4 of our beginners course. In our lunchtime class, we looked at the cross and 3 ways out of it. So we took a side step to the left, and then going to pivot my follower as I move my chest over my left foot. So just my chest to the left, so she is crossing in front. So she's pivoting on her right leg, dragging the left leg in front. If I overturn a bit more, I can walk out. If I go into this cross with my right foot next to her standing leg, pivot, we end up in a sandwich, I twist my chest to the left, she steps over, I can turn to match her, and we can walk out, or we can go into ochos. And then finally, we added in the Volcada. So from our cross, if I start walking backwards around her, lean a bit, I get the calcita. If I lean her into me, I get the calcita in the Volcada position, and then I can walk out. And finally, for this video, we're going to look at Saturday's class on pivots. So there's a video going around by Michael Navatovsky, that's how you pronounce it, with him doing a spiral into a Volcada, which everybody's getting in a big cluster about.
Getting a lot of shares.
It's getting a lot of shares. So we built up our workshop on how to do that. So we started by pivoting technique, saying that we can turn our foot out in the direction of pivoting, and when we step onto it, we will naturally turn ourselves in that direction, because we've got this torsion, like a spring built up through our body, which will cause us to twist. We can also do the same by twisting our chest in the direction we want to turn, or if we want to turn really smoothly, we can do both at the same time. So turn the foot, twist the chest, and you get a nice pivot. We also talked a way of enhancing your pivot, so by either lowering your centre of gravity to keep yourself balanced, or using a ballet technique of pulling up from the core. So this takes years of practice, so it's not suitable for everybody, but it's an option, in which case we pull up as we pivot and we stay balanced while doing that. Or you can combine those together and pull up while staying down and get a little pivot. So you can do all of those. We also said that the other way of pivoting is to let your leader pivot you. And that's how we started off the workshop, with a side step to the left, and then the leader pivot the follower using his chest. And then if we give a bit of rebound to this, taking her one way and back the other, I can get Baleos, if she's pivoting on that standing leg, and then I can walk around her while doing this motion with my chest, and she is balanced. To help me I turn, I can actually turn my foot through and pivot as I walk around my follower. We then use the follower to generate the pivoting force. So from here, we can set her to come out in an ocho, so she's stepping around. She's arching the foot around and using that tension in the back or torsion in the back to turn herself. And she can also use this in heroes as well. So she's pivoting around me, I'm helping her pivot backwards. So heroes are a mixture of both the leader pivoting the follower and the follower pivoting herself. Then we came to the spiral. So we were surprised that not many people in Cardiff, Kenny, had ever done this move.
Yeah.
So from our forward ocho, this is an odd place in tango, so we're going to sense the follower's weight on both feet. Then we're going to go for a walk around the chest quickly. So she's going to end up in this point where she's stuck. If she releases that tension, she's going to pivot around and come out. However, if I can control that release, if I can feel that point where she is about to release, I can control that leg out, and I put it around by stepping in front, so this is almost like going into a Volcada. I can then take her out of this by, I've sunk down slightly just to make sure she has definitely put that weight down. I can take her out into a Planeo, which is what Michael Toshing does. He then changes the embrace to put it into Volcada and continues to walk around while she does a bit of decorating with her right leg before coming out, I think, into forward ochos. Not seen quite the very end of the video. But we would, as far as pivoting technique, the spiral involves the follower pivoting on both feet, controlling her around to this step across and in front, and then as I bring her into this Volcada, she is now pivoting on her standing leg, and I'm doing the work to turn. So I think that was that workshop recapped. Thank you for watching, please subscribe, and we'll see you again very soon. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.